What's going on, y'all? This your girl Davette the Threat with Pretty Elite, and this is only for the elite.
We screaming, fuck the other side.
She a bad little bitch, make me feel some type of way. She bad little bitch, the one that I need, baby, I ain't tryna play. And I got what you need, baby, it could be a way.
Now we got a bomb ass, sexy ass. Y'all already know the vibes. Clap it up for Phor, okay? Now Phor, you know why you here. You
I don't.
You don't?
I don't know.
You want to talk about it?
I don't know why I'm here.
Okay. Now, freaky girl.
I just feel like it was time for me to. It just kind of fit the vibe, you know what I mean, as far as like what I got going on right now. You know what I mean. I've been in relationships where I get bored easily. You know what I mean. Where it's like sometimes I try to spice it up a little bit. You know what I mean. And it's like for me, I know personally, like in order for me to stay faithful or to be really into you, like you gotta be at my level of freak, or you gotta be better than me. You know what I mean? I like to learn from my partner. You know what I mean? So I need somebody that's with the shits.
Now, so you got this collar on. So you
Yes,
uptime, like super high freak.
Yes, ma'am.
So what will be considered higher than you or same level as freak?
I mean, you know, different strokes for different folks, but I mean, I guess just like somebody just know how to like over please. Like I always say, I'm hard to please, but
What makes you think that?
Because you ever been to like had a conversation like you talking to somebody, you feeling they talking about like how crazy their sex is, or
right?
Again, we get in the bedroom and they be like, damn, man, the fuck, she just that's it, like, you know, like so, like you got to do more than just suck dick, like, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta, hey, go crazy, like suck the skin off me. You know what I'm saying? Like head to toe, front to back, side to side. You know what I'm saying? Everything. So make me remember you. That's the thing. I feel like any girl I've ever dated, any girl I've ever had sex with, it was always a movie. Like I guarantee the girl never forget me. Cause she like, man, you know what? I did some things with him that I couldn't do with somebody else, or he put me on game. You know what I'm saying? He made me feel some type of way. You know what I mean? So that's how I look at it. I'm just an unforgettable type of, you know, experience.
Now, I mean, if y'all ain't checked his Twitter, go make sure y'all follow Phor, okay? First of all, it was the red boots for me, okay? It was the red boots, and I was like, no way. Now, I know that you're a freak because even on Black Ink, you got arrested for getting your dick sucked in a car.
I did.
Okay?
Yeah.
So where did this whole transformation of OnlyFans stem from?
In the last few months, I just kind of decided, like, let me turn back up. Let me give these niggas hell. Like, let me, you know, because like any woman I've ever been with, they already know what's up. So, like, and a lot of it is not just on me. A lot of these women be really with the shits, but they're not vocalizing it. Because, I mean, some people just like to be private, which is fine.
Right.
Which is fine. What made me take off, to be honest with you, I got tired of people trying to just hold that one old video of me, you know what I'm saying, from 6 years ago. I really got, like, it didn't matter what I did, I could be doing. I could be feeding the homeless. I could be giving back. I could be doing, you know, anything, right? People still found a way to still try to just hold this one L over my head, you know what I mean?
But
when
it really wasn't an L.
But what now is not, but I'm saying at the time, I'm talking about, like, you gotta think, like, to, like, see, most people like to pick on someone versus being the one picked at.
Right, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all fun and games to jokes on you. You know what I mean? And a lot of people probably doing way more shit out here, but they don't have a platform, or they're not in a position where the world is looking at you, so they can get away with a lot of shit.
Right.
So for me, I got tired of people just holding that over my head. Like I don't even look the same in the video. It's just so old. Like my style didn't change, everything.
You definitely fly now.
So like I forgot what blog it was. Some blog just posted me, nothing too crazy. Just reposted me, showing love or whatever, and I'm just looking at the comments and people still saying, "Oh, we ain't got that video for." We ain't so I was saying, you know what? I'm thinking like 10 years, it don't matter how long.
Yeah.
It is. They gonna hold that over my head. So I say, you know what? I'm finna give y'all something to really talk about it.
Right. So you pretty much took control over your narrative in a sense, which was super dope because, like you said, a lot of times, especially with you, I know that you like suffer from like anxiety and depression and stuff like that. So with a situation like putting yourself back out there with a pegging video, how did you mentally prepare for that?
I thought a response to the boots.
Yeah.
It became entertainment at this point.
Right.
I said, oh, that's what y'all like. See, now I got y'all talking about something else. So I just start entertaining because I see now I got y'all attention. So I say, let me just keep going. Now it's just full entertainment. Like I'm topic of discussion every day. My name is everybody in everybody's mouth. So I'd rather be the one being talked about than ain't nobody talking at all. So now it's like I'm in control. So it was like now I'm having my way with the world versus the world having their way with me.
Right.
So that's why I don't care about what people say because TV didn't already numb me.
Right.
I'm very numb to people's opinion. Your opinion ain't gonna change mine, and ain't nobody gonna do nothing. So I'm gonna y'all gonna keep watching this like as much as y'all hate it, as much as y'all love it. So that's how I feel. You know what I mean?
Now, would you ever do reality TV again?
When Black Ink Crew Chicago comes back, I'm gonna be the top of the discussion for sure.
So is it coming back? Because
it's not canceled. It's not canceled.
It's not canceled.
No, it's not canceled.
Okay, because I'm like, I don't know what Brian and all them over there doing.
No, it's not canceled. It's just sometimes. I mean, definitely some shit didn't happen in between. You know, but the good part about this situation, sometimes you gotta let life happen a little bit,
right,
and then come back. So when we come back, I know we probably gonna be like that energy we was when season 1 first happened. Like, man, it's new. Everybody tapped in, like, you know what I'm saying. I'm sure we gonna be definitely top because everything's happening with a lot of things with all the cast members.
It's good to see you living in your truth.
Yes, man. I'm just out here thugging at this point. And then the thing is, just like I'd rather put it out there now because even in conversations when I meet people, like let's say if it's a chick I'm feeling or whatever. Man, I tell you what it is right on the jump. I ain't here to waste time.
Right.
So, I ain't gonna get to know me. I'm putting it right in front of you. Is you with it or not? Is this what? Can you handle this?
Yeah. So is you like into like threesomes, so or is it like?
I used to be in a lot of poly relationships. So
was you the topic of discussion, or was it like the girl had a whole bunch of niggas? Because no, different ways.
Well, in my situation, it was me and 2 girls. You know what I'm saying? So it was like one situation where I was dating someone longer, and then we both had agreed to bring someone on, and then it was a situation where I dated 2 women at the same time that I was already had feelings for, and we just introduced one to the other, and they was willing. You know what I mean? Ain't no way. I can't share no dick. And we figured it out. It was amazing.
I can't share no dick.
It was amazing. Because I'm watching one girl like, yeah, get that shit. Don't forget to lick them balls, too. Get that shit. And as she going crazy, the other one going crazy, she's sitting on my face. All kind of wild shit happening.
I mean, I would definitely...
I just wasn't in the content mode at the time. I'm enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, this shit crazy. I really got 2 girls that I actually really like and fuck with. But that was the situation kind of went south when... I wasn't ready to deal with the emotions, having 2 emotional creatures. So if I'm mad at you, now she jumping in. Don't talk to her like that. Now it's like sister wife. So I'm beat. You feel me? So
you only want the physical aspect. You didn't want the emotional. It's very selfish.
No, I want the emotion. I'm thinking like if I'm talking to you, stay out of it. So I'm thinking like if I mean you into it, I should be over here like, yeah, what's up? Like with my other shit.
Because then now as a female, you looking at it like that shit's petty as hell. So you only dealing with her super hard because you mad at me. So now I'm about to slap both of y'all.
That's crazy.
That's how I'm looking at it. That's why I say I can't share no dick because of shit like that. Now I gotta beat this bitch up and beat your ass. Nah, I'm good on that. I'm definitely good on that. Yep. So don't play with it, okay?
Respectfully.
Now, are you dating now?
Yep.
How many you got now?
1. I'm dating one main one. But she likes women. You know what I mean? So we have threesomes. We actually have foursomes.
Foursomes?
Yeah, 3 girls. 3 girls, just me.
How do you have that much stamina?
I mean, it's just an experience. So, like, a lot of times, like, knowing, like, what my chick into, sometimes, like, I let her have her way. I just be sitting there smoking a blunt watching.
See, I'm a watcher, too.
I like to watch. Like, that shit, it's just sexy. Like, if I see 3 girls in the bed just making out and they all beautiful looking and it's all different type of skin tones and nationalities, it's a movie. I'm just like, I be damn near having an out-of-body experience. Like, man, this shit look crazy. I'm really making this happen. Like, you know? And it don't be no forced shit. Yeah. It just, they be with it. It just take the right person to put the play together.
But that's why I said, I'm like, you know, being as though that I'm sure like y'all having 3-somes, 4-somes, 10-somes at this point. You're being I'm sure you're being faithful then because there's no other way around it if she's into women. So
yeah, but we got 2 different types. Let's say that. She got a type, I got my type.
So what's your type?
I mean, I like what I like, man. You know what I mean? I can't say because I might like this girl for this reason, I might like this girl whatever. So it's all different things. It ain't like you gotta look like this, you know? But I'm just saying like she got her preference and I got mine. So sometimes it's been You like her? Alright, you can fuck her. I ain't gonna fuck her, but I'll watch.
Okay. You know, in black culture, they be like, okay, well, no, there's no way a nigga could be like getting pegged or whatever. How do you take that criticism?
For one, I don't care what people say, because you could think of this.
I love
you
that.
can do everything. You can do everything right that they want you to do,
right?
And somebody's still gonna find a problem.
Know that you have a son, and
Yeah.
he is so freaking cute.
That's my love. That's my heart. He's not gonna have to struggle from certain things I have to worry about. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be able to work for himself, have his own business, and have some funding behind it. And ain't nobody gonna play with my son. At the end of the day, I tell people, you play with me all day, don't play with my son, though.
Yeah.
You play with me all day long.
Yeah, I love that.
My father wasn't in my life.
Yeah.
So I knew what that felt like. So I was never gonna let my son feel it. Never.
Yeah.
So if he take any trait from me, he's gonna be being vulnerable.
Right.
So I know how to teach him, how to grow him into the man he needs to be. You know what I mean? And handle certain situations.
So, we're speaking of being vulnerable. Who can you be vulnerable with?
I mean, I've done a lot of over time. I've done a lot of like counseling. So I have found me a right therapist. I've took me 5 therapists to find the one I needed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This was way back then. Like even when you say you've been watching the show, so even when I had like my episode of like when I just like was going through like my depression, I took 3 months off from filming to get myself right.
Right.
Came to Atlanta from Vegas. I came to Atlanta just to be with my family, my mom and them out here. So I was with them for a while just to get myself together, because I've always been the shoulder everyone else cries on.
Yeah.
So when it was time, I didn't have. So yeah, I was giving so much of myself to everyone else, I didn't have enough strength to hold myself up. So I hit rock bottom, and I had to work my way all the way back up to this personality that just don't give a fuck. And I'm just like, I'm unapologetic right now, and I ask myself like, damn, I be asking myself like, damn, did I go too far? Did I say this? How do you feel? And I'd be like, shit, I feel good.
Do you feel good today?
Yeah, fuck it. I wouldn't been here. I would have rescheduled and said, hey man, I'm not in the right.
Yeah.
No, but I feel good because I'm not doing nothing that's not me.
Right.
I'm being myself 110. It's not no faking, no facade. It's not nothing for the attention. Y'all chose to watch it. Y'all don't gotta watch it.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, don't.
But people so nosy that they're going to watch
That's
it.
the whole point. So, like, I didn't see I told you, I see everything. Probably not everything, but I see enough, right? Not everything, but I see enough, right? I see enough to know how people feel. I see enough to know who with it. I feel enough who's against it, and that's totally fine, because as long as I'm happy and as long as I'm fine with what I'm doing and I'm in control,
yeah,
that's the biggest thing. Like the biggest blessing I've ever learned, the biggest blessing I ever got in my life was knowing myself.
So,
point blank period.
What do happiness look like right now for you?
I mean, outside of being a father to my son, and happiness, just being myself, just be you, 110%. Like, don't look for validation from nobody.
Right.
But myself, look in the mirror and be happy. It was times I used to stare in the mirror for hours. I was staring in the mirror so long, it feels like it's another being, another presence in the room.
Really?
Yeah, like I look so far and I stare at myself. Like, man, who are you? You know, trying to find, like, you know, just trying to break myself down, because I used to be very like insecure about myself, and it was like, it wasn't nothing about what other people say. So how you feel inside. Mm-hmm. So I used to just stare at myself and just talk to myself in the mirror. You know, just trying to find, you know, my own personal happiness is just accepting who I am. You know, because I used to hate a lot of stuff about myself. A lot of stuff.
Like what?
The way I look.
Really?
Absolutely.
I think you fine.
I mean, but it's how you feel inside.
That's true.
You know, like,
that's true.
So I used to hate the way I look. I just hated my voice, everything. I was, yeah. So I was, you know, we always say we are our biggest critics. I really lived by that. You know, it was times where I would be at a family gathering, and for no reason I just go dark. Ain't nothing wrong. I just be a dark cloud would just come over me. Everybody in there laughing, having fun. I just have to remove myself because I don't want to be the topic of discussion where everybody's like, I ain't trying to be the Debbie Downer to nobody.
Right.
Hey, but what's wrong with you? So I send a text maybe to my mom or one of my cousins, hey, I'll be back. I need to take a walk. And as I'm doing that because I'm not trying to be this way.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, in order to recover, you got to admit. So I was in that place, like, all right, look, I know something wrong with me. Why am I like this? So I was trying to just channel my energy.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, turn negatives into positives right away. So now, if I ever feel like that, I just get up and do something that I love to do. You know, or like the gym has helped a lot. You know, just like, or it's just sitting in a sauna, just sweating out bad energy.
The sauna? Ooh, shit.
Because I imagine like to sweat off, like, because negative energy can come from anywhere.
That's
you know what I mean?
true.
So I just like sweat like any type of bad like toxins that I don't need in my body out. You know what I mean? Like,
but you know, with you having like sexual partners, you can take on their energy and shit.
So you want to hear something crazy? It was a few years ago though, right? I invited this one girl over to my house at the time, and when I was still staying in Chicago. And we kicked it before, but this was like, I think maybe this was like either our first or second night coming to my crib, and it was so crazy. We went to sleep, right? We went to sleep, and when I woke up, I felt like an energy right here.
Oh,
now imagine it was
that bitch psycho.
Now imagine it was dark, like the way I had a loft, the way my crib was like made. It was very like, if it's dark, it's pitch black, dark. But I felt like so look, she laying on this side, I'm laying right here. When I woke up, I felt a energy. I didn't want to look, but I felt something. You know, you feel something like standing next to you. So I tap her. I'm like, yo, I feel something. Like, you know, it was like damn near like this.
That's crazy.
So, but as I'm feeling this, I'm looking straight ahead, and with loft they don't like. You see how this wall is? With loft, it's like they make half walls.
Yeah, so you can like
you don't touch the ceiling.
Right.
Yeah. So, man, I kid you not, it was literally a silhouette of a demon sitting on the top of my door.
Hell.
And I told her, I said, yo, you don't see that? I'm up. I'm like, yo, you don't see that? I said, hey man, cut the light on, because I couldn't move.
Like you was in a paralysis state or something?
Yeah, but I was up. I just couldn't move because it was so much energy. So she cut the light on. You know what I'm saying? Now I wasn't scared, but I was mindful. I said, let me just do some research on what that meant. You know, because I need to know what's up. You know, at this point. But yeah, it was a presence in the room, and she didn't see it, but I told her everything, literally. And that was the only time it happened. You know what I mean? We kicked it a couple more times after that, but I mean, we just cool now. But like I said, but when that happened,
you still keep it around?
No, don't keep it around.
Blocked and deleted.
Don't keep it around. But like I said, like for me, I'm trying to figure out, like, did it come from her? Did it come from maybe someone who stayed there before me? But it was just that one time. But she was with me though, so it definitely changed my perspective on her.
What was your reasoning behind doing music?
Music was like my personal diary, my getaway. I got so much music that I haven't released because for me it's not about I need to drop this, this. My whole thing was more so like, let me get shit off my chest.
Right.
Like, do I feel better? You know what I'm saying? Like, because there's been times where I have a conversation with somebody and feel like it goes in one ear, out the other. So I'm like, they didn't really understand me. So I go to the studio just to express myself and get things off my chest. And when I do release music, I be a little hesitant because a lot of it is personal. Outside of the business part, you know, like my song "Help" when I spoke on that depression. I love it.
That got me through a lot of
But I was hesitant on putting it out. I was very hesitant. So like, you know, when you're that vulnerable, it's in the world we live in today. It can get laughed at, it can get misconstrued, it can get bad, they can try to hang you for it, you know. And that's another thing, like I feel like being like in a spotlight as a, you know, public figure, I feel like people forget that we're human and we go through shit too.
Right.
And that's why I'm putting out so much stuff now, because it's like, I need people to understand I'm in a space now with myself where this is what self-love looks like or feels like. Like, I'm in a place now where I don't care about your opinion, because it's not going to change mine.
Yeah.
You know, and far as friendships, real friends should never leave your side on what you decide to, how you decide to express yourself. You know what I'm saying? But some people go, you know, they can hate you for anything. So for me, it's like, you got to fuck with yourself more than you fuck with these people outside. You got to fuck with yourself. Like, even when I do music, I got to fuck with it more than these people gonna fuck with it. Because the thing is that if you don't have confidence in nothing you're doing, how do you expect them to feel it? How do you expect them to be rooting for you or supporting you? It's not going to happen. They're going to give the same energy you give it.
Right. You give it bullshit, they're going to give it bullshit too.
Absolutely.
But you, speaking of self love, you have a song called Self Love,
Yeah,
and that's
my
another
song,
one
yeah.
that's like my shit too.
Yeah.
So it's like self love, pressure. Now pressure make me feel like
It's like, hey,
you know.
that's what we're doing. We're applying a lot of pressure this year.
You applying a lot of pressure. So ago, you had put up something where it was like cis women, trans women. So would you date a trans woman?
And yeah, I would.
With or without the dick?
It just depends on who it is. It depends on the situation. Like a lot of them, like so, I have trans friends that's trans woman and or trans man.
Oh shit!
Like people I knew from high school that may have been, you know, prom queen. Now she's one of the guys. You know,
Yeah.
so but it's still a respect thing at the end of the day. It comes down to respect. See, people. I feel like what people get confused is like what people identify as, and they try to sit there and judge people with that transition. You know what I'm saying? So, like even in a situation with me, they used to me being super low key, laid back. So I've transitioned to this different type of energy where it's like you can't get rid of me. I'm right here. I'm in the forefront. You know what I mean? So people gonna say whatever they want. But the thing is this: like I feel like trans women, to be exact, people misconstrue it, right? So, for example, let me break it down. You have some that may be into cosmetic.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have some trans women that's really good at doing cosmetics, right? Then you have some women, some trans women that may do fashion or whatever it is, right? They grow a big platform off it, right? And they have all this support from all these IG models and friends that up them up like, let's go kick it, girl. Y'all treat them like they the homies, right?
Right.
Up until when a guy is attracted. Right now, it's like they want to bash the guy for liking the girl that y'all just uplifted.
Yeah.
So that's what's kind of crazy to me. So my thing is this: if someone takes step by step of what it takes to look how they want to look, as much as a woman as possible. If some people I feel like are also born in the wrong body.
Yeah,
you know
I do feel that.
So, but the thing is, it's still a respect level because some people don't understand that person's story or journey. You know, and I know I have some trans friends that don't like to even speak on or identify themselves as that because they want to feel normal. Because the thing is, it's a taboo topic. So some people feel like we can't speak on it. My thing is, let me tell you why I say certain things. Outside of me putting content out, I say certain things on purpose to bring awareness.
I love it.
Because I feel like some people are that blind. It's like, oh, we can't talk about that. Why can't we? So I'm going to put it in the forefront. Because by me doing that, I'm going to gain more love for being the one who could speak up for people who don't want to say nothing. And I'm going to treat people equally. You know, I don't have to have sex with you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to respect you.
Yeah.
And if you're pretty, hey, you look nice today. And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? But if I did date one, I would probably now do it on purpose to piss the world off even more. To make the world a better place also.
But you can't do that because now there's a motive and it's like...
No. Let me say this. Anything I say or do, I already feel it. Okay. But I would do it because I see that y'all have such a problem with it.
I'm really about to
now just like I said, they wanted to hang me for 6 years over some old shit.
Yeah.
So now it's like, y'all finna really feel it now. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm finna give y'all more. And the thing is, whatever it is, whoever it is, if I ever did it, I'm gonna make it look sexy. Photo shoots every fucking day. Every fucking day. Like... I'm gonna change the world. That's what I'm finna do. I'm gonna change the world. Because the thing is, I can make the world a better place. Y'all wanna sit here and hang people, and then at the same time, y'all wanna show love to somebody that know how to do hair, or know how to do makeup.
Yeah.
The fuck out of here. That's bullshit.
Yeah, but like you said, it's like, I feel like the roles and gender is like switching. I feel like women are so like this woman empowerment, cool, I understand it, but when you start calling a guy a bitch ass nigga or like tearing a man down, I cannot get with that. And it's just like
that's a sign of weakness on their side. So I feel like anytime you can go male or female, anytime someone's just trying to disrespect somebody for being honest or being themselves, they got something wrong with them. You know what I mean? Something wrong with you. This shit deeper than me, bro. You gotta check yourself. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Because there's maybe something you may be into.
Yeah.
Or
true.
Whatever the situation is. So my whole thing is this: is like if a woman is doing everything, she's taking all the surgical procedures and taking all type of hormones or whatever they need to do. It's like I'm gonna respect you for who you want to be. Just like this. Like look at it like this. Okay, you have Sean Carter and you have Jay-Z, right?
Right.
Jay-Z transitioned. Sean Carter transitioned to Jay-Z. I identify as Jay-Z. And guess what? The world knows Jay-Z is Jay-Z.
Right.
It's not about, oh, that's Sean Carter. No, he's Jay-Z now.
Yeah.
So respect him as who he identifies as.
Love it.
And that's how I see this world when it comes to the trans community. Because at the end of the day, it's a respecting. Like now it's different if this is Halloween, then this, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I dressed up as a girl for Halloween. Now I'm back.
Yeah.
One of the guys like, no, if this is a real situation, I'm going to respect it like it's a real situation.
Yeah.
So,
Now, is Phor your real name?
Phor Robinson.
Phor Robinson. Okay. Because I'm like, that sounds like a stage name, but it's not. So I was like, I wonder if that's his. Now, your son name is Forever.
Yes.
I love it.
Forever, because just to chime in on that. So, my father wasn't there, as I told you.
Yeah.
I was the son I was forgot about. To call something forever, something that you're gonna be there forever. Like it's day to day, unforgettable.
Yeah.
So forever is his name. You know what I mean? And another thing, his mother lost her brother.
Oh my God.
My son was born on her brother's birthday.
Shut up.
So forever Denzel Robinson. Her son was her brother was Denzel. So when he was born, it was like she felt like he was in a way born again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But in a different,
Yeah. Like I said, when you started putting music and when like the show came out, it was like, well, damn, let me see, because you was like the Chi-Town.
Sure.
Now I'm from New York.
Yeah.
And I will like I'm fucking with it. I'm definitely fucking with it. It's like, wait a minute, girl. Like, give me something for New York. We don't got nothing like that.
But see, I feel like New York had anthems. I'm from New York. Then I got the Welcome to Atlanta. Now it's a lot of songs. So my thing was like when I did Chicago, Chi-Town, it just worked in my favor because it wasn't a city with an anthem. We had Chicago anthems, but it was like you had to be there to know what they're talking about because they picking blocks.
Cause y'all got like a whole
Chicago. What I did with Chi-Town, it was I made people not have to choose a side.
Yeah.
It was a unity song. Like I can rock with it too, and no matter what side of the city you're from.
63rd could have sung.
They did.
That's a come on.
I put Lil Durk on a remix also. Like, you know, so it worked all the way out. If I could change the world and just be positive and just give more love and just be, you know, I feel like I'm very like I have a lot of diversity, so I don't want to just sell to just my homies on the block.
Yeah.
You know? I'm trying to say I want an organic audience where it's universal. I get everybody. I'll be able to tour out of the country.
Right.
You know, that's my goal. You know what I'm saying? I want to be around like-minded people. You know, who understand me.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what success looks like to me. To go city to city and pack and connect with my people.
Now, have you ever slept with a fan before?
Yeah. Shit. I don't know who a fan or who not, because sometimes I ain't with you for none of that. But it's like, all right, well, where was you before this shit? So I don't be knowing. So they gonna say whatever, but my whole thing is just like, I know for sure, you know, that I've definitely had some one night stands. You know what I'm saying? One situation, this guy, I got booked at a club, and this guy, he offered his wife to me. Like, man, look, you can have her, take her home with you.
Excuse me, what?
Yeah. He like, man, you take her.
Did you take her home?
No, I didn't feel right. I didn't feel right. It felt weird. Think about it. It felt weird. Like, all right, bro, shake your hand. You just paid me for the appearance, and then I'm gonna take your wife
Maybe
home.
that was his motive was to get you there, so the wife can get you there.
But guess what? I'm also like, I still got a type. So what I could have done it, but it was just like, nah.
What's the type? Because you keep saying you have a type.
I don't know. I feel like, so I don't know. I like it. Okay, look. So I like.
You like brown skin.
No. I like tall women.
Okay.
I like little legs. I like the little weird ones too, though. You know, one of the little the misfit ones with the like tattoos and dress weird and shit like that. I like those little freaky halls. You know, I like the little. I used to date porn stars too. You know, so that's things like some people may think like, oh, you dated this girl, so that's your type. No, I like a lot of shit. So y'all man, like some of the girls I've been with, y'all probably just haven't seen necessarily because they wasn't necessary for TV.
Right.
You know, I still have a regular life at the same time, but yeah, I mean, shit. I like different girls for different reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like my weakness is like pretty feet. If a girl got pretty feet, I may 9 times out of 10 date you. I take some pretty feet over a pretty face, a okay face, and some pretty toes.
You got a foot fetish?
I do, big foot fetish.
Really?
Yep.
So if her feet is nice,
it make me just want to bow down. That's why I just leash on them. God, I just obey right then and there.
for some pretty feet.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Oh, but no, he likes feet, guys.
Pretty feet.
Pretty feet over a pretty face.
Oh, I mean, face gotta be decent. You know what I'm saying? You don't be no booger. They ain't no booger with no pretty.
I once fucked a toe before. Yeah.
You did what?
I fucked a toe before.
You fucked a toe.
Uh-huh.
Like somebody just.
I fucked a toe before.
I did that. I did it just to see what it felt like.
I did too.
I put my whole foot in there.
Nah.
I put my
It was
whole.
a big toe.
I put my whole
It was a big toe.
size 12 in there.
Absolutely not.
I threw it in there on some other shit.
No.
I did.
Cause then you got the bone and shit. Like
I ain't get that far yet. I threw my whole foot in
you
there.
just was like here.
Whole foot in the pussy.
Tiptoe.
I put my whole foot in there.
You tiptoed out.
I put the little big toe at first, like on some like funny shit. I said,
Me too.
I put the whole motherfuckers in there. That shit.
I did.
That shit got turned me on. My foot was all slimy. I'm like, oh, freak.
It's all
Nasty.
wet.
She up there, I'm doing that, but I'm sucking her toes at the same time. So it's, it's a lot going on.
That's, yeah.
Driving her crazy.
I think I could like have an orgasm from somebody sucking my toes.
And putting that foot in you.
And putting that foot. Because that's what I said, I don't like sharing. So for me, it's like, we have to figure out, like, I like the fact of, like, double penetration. Mm-hmm. But I can't see myself having somebody else in the bedroom.
Okay, I mean,
So
to
it's
each his
like,
own. I can respect that because I've had, like, don't get me wrong, all my relationships ain't work like that. Or girls I was dating. Some girls like, man, I can't do it. But I respected her for being honest and saying I can't play with you like that because you done drove me too crazy. You ain't finna drive her crazy and that, like I'm like, no, I fuck with you. I can respect it. You know what I'm saying? But everybody's different, so it's like no one. She's like that. You or the next person isn't wrong for how you feel, like because you know what you can. You know what you can do.
I can't do it. Like I tried it. I remember I had a threesome with somebody I used to date, and like we still cool to this day.
Now, was it with a threesome? Was it with a guy or was it with a girl?
It was all girls.
Okay, all girls. That's fine.
Like
that.
my longest
girls like girls where I'm from. Is that what Drake said?
And I like
to go crazy.
Like, but like my longest relationship ever was with a girl. I was with her for 10 years.
For sure.
So it was like, okay, let me see what this is about. So it was like around her birthday and shit. And she a Pisces, so it was like, okay, cool. You know you freaky or whatever. Cool, let's do it. So I knew the girl liked me, and I knew the girl liked her. So I was like, okay, well, you might as well just come back home with us. It's her birthday, whatever.
You said that.
I said that. So she was like, playing with my hair. I was like, oh yeah, this bitch definitely down to slide.
Tight.
It did not go like what I envisioned because it was like she put the strap on and was like fucking her too good. I'm like,
you got mad?
I said, okay,
so
it's over. It's over.
Actually, do you put the strap on or you want to be the one getting the strap?
No, you have to strap me.
Okay, what would you?
Have to. What I want.
Would you might switch?
It depends on the person.
Right.
Like I wouldn't like with that particular person. She's not having it. She's definitely
she want to be the one in charge.
Yeah. So
That's
I
cool.
I like being submissive, but at the same time, I also know like I like to role play. I like to like be dominant, but in that situation, we not having it. Like I can get her pussy and stuff like that, but strap me up, bitch. Please get out of here. She might let me do a little 1-2 step, but but fire as ass. If I was strapping up, yeah. But for a guy. That's a lot of work. Like I've strapped up a girl before.
Oh, you have?
I have, but this was like years ago.
So it's even crazy that you brought that up. So, like speaking on the pegging situation, like sometimes for me, I wanted like my girl to see like, let me let you know how much this shit takes to really.
It's a lot of work.
Like it's been times she be drenched in sweat, or
it's
tired taking breaks. I'm like, yeah, it ain't easy being in my position. Like, fucking you crazy all fucking day long.
No,
you want sex 3-4 times a day. Like, that shit ain't easy.
Nope.
You know? So, I will say that it does take the right partner to explore. You know what I mean? Because, like, even now, like, I'm considering, like, doing, like, trying to go like to swinger clubs and stuff. Like I'm not all the way there yet.
Yeah.
Like one of my homies like.
But why swing though? I mean, you already get a lot of pussy. So.
I know. I'm just it's not even going for that reason. I just want to go just to be open minded, just to see what goes on in these type of clubs. Like you can go to the club and watch somebody get fucked right in front of
you.
You
ever went to Tram? I think it's like Trapeze or something.
Somebody Trapeze.
Yeah.
Somebody literally just told me about that. They heard this one out here.
It is.
Yeah. So. I haven't. You know what I mean? So it takes the right. I would want to go obviously with a partner, not just by myself being there, being weird. But
it's not weird.
It's an experience. I mean, so for me, I would need to go with somebody because it's an experience that I need to talk to about.
What time when you leave Atlanta?
Tomorrow.
What time tomorrow?
I ain't booked my flight yet.
Oh well, let
You going?
I might just.
All right, let me know if you go because we can check it out.
I might just, but you gotta bring the other part of the leash though. Like you gotta at least bring your owner if anything.
Yeah, my owner got the.
Yeah, I mean, unless you get the okay to come out.
I'm gonna ask.
Because me and Kayla, we coming out. We be outside.
I gotta ask her.
So
if she allows me, I'll definitely.
If she allows,
she may just tell me to take the leash off.
You might have to, because if that's only for her, like I think it's cute because it's like when you wear it, it's like you kind of like, you know that you locked in.
Let them know that I'm home. I ain't no untamed beast. She got me tamed.
So she's the one that tamed you.
Yeah.
Because that's new. This whole leash thing is new.
I'm outside talking.
You. Your booty hole brown?
It's representation of her. She got this for me. She say foreplay on it.
I like that. I like y'all be you be acting up. You be acting up. You want more kids?
You know what? When you think about your child's life, like how they gonna grow up, and you look and think back on how your childhood was, like damn, I had such and such sister, bro, cousin, them, like
Yeah.
So I do be if I would, it would be more so he has somebody to grow with. You know what I'm saying? And play with. It wouldn't be like from my personal experience. Like I could be one and done and be fine.
So what if one of the girls that you date want to have kids? What you gonna do?
I mean, it depends. Like the situation was right, obviously, because originally I wanted to be married. I wanted to do it the right way because I waited so long to have a child. I'm like, man, I want to do it the right way, but when it didn't go that way, I'm like, damn. So I was a little upset at myself because I wanted to do it like I wanted to have a family, like one happy home, wanted like rather one and done or we added on more. I wanted to do it as a unit and the right. I wanted to do it the right way, but it was what it was, right? So now, you know how they say one person can't fuck it up everybody,
So somebody broke your heart?
No, they didn't say it broke my heart. Just like I just wish things was different. And I sometimes I just wish situations could have went differently. Even though we're gonna adjust and make it the best, right. I just wish situations could have went a little different where it could have made sense. That's all.
So say if you found like the all around
ultimate
girl that's like pretty feet,
everything,
your type, but she's like, we can't keep having all these sexual partners. What would you do?
No. I don't have to have a lot of partners. I know.
How many partners you think you had
in a real shit, man.
How about just this year?
I mean, I've been dealing with one person lately, so I've been cool. We definitely been having fun. We've been brought in some girls, but I don't know. I live in a moment. Like tomorrow, like I might not even remember the day. Like it's a new day, so it's a fresh start.
Well, I hope you remember today, because I'm in it.
Well, absolutely. So, I remember it.
You gotta remember me, okay? Don't leave me now.
No,
I gotta be the fly on the wall.
No, call me, nigga.
Call me,
but like so women tell me that I'm a lot to deal with, and I know I'm not the easiest person to do it because my mind is always racing and always wondering like, okay, what's next, or I like to experience life. I want to know like I want to take it as far as I can go. Is like because I want to just know what I'm missing, you know what I mean, or what I don't know, what I'm not educated on. So like certain things I just like to know more and more. So like it does take having the right partner. You know what I'm saying? But if you find the right person to do it with, like I feel like our relationship is supposed to be fun, not stressful.
That's true.
If you finna stress me, I can stress alone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I can be single and I can go out here and fuck a million
you have more
girls.
money.
Yeah.
Because in a relationship, you spend way more money.
Well, they say it's cheaper to keep her. But yeah, but you're right though. But you are right though. Because you're doing just go dates and like when you want something, she got to get something. Like it's a lot. So it all add up. So I get it. Yeah. So, imagine having two of those.
That's what you choose to do. Because you can only have one, but you want to have fun. You want to have fun.
So I remember. I don't know how true this is, but they said Floyd Mayweather he got like 10 girls living with him. That was boss.
Floyd Mayweather has enough money.
That's what I'm saying. So once you get the bag together, it's like, all right, well.
But that's What they say, more money, more problems.
That's what I'm saying. It is.
10 personalities.
That's crazy.
10 different spirits.
That's freaky.
10 different periods.
That's
Get the fuck out of here. No,
It's
absolutely not.
Yeah, it's not for everybody. But like I said, like sometimes I just be like in the illusion. Sometimes I just like to know that I did it. The fantasy of it, the mindset of it. Like, you know.
You want to see if you still got it.
Not even that. I just want to say I did because like a lot of my friends can't do certain things, or like so a lot of my friends may fantasize off these girls on Instagram. I like, bro, I didn't had it already. Well,
Yeah.
I didn't did this with that person. Like, so some people be like, wow, like, you know, but like if I'm in position to do
You want
it,
to rub it in their face.
not even that. Like it's like I gotta do it for them because they may not be in position.
Yeah.
So sometimes I just it may seem normal to me, but to them it's like, nah, bro, that's superstar status, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, or whatever the case is. So for me, it's just like, you know, I guess I attract who I attract. You know what I mean? Like even when I'm at my lowest, sometimes you'll get a blessing in disguise when I'm going through shit. Like, you know, you never know who's into what. You know what I mean? And like lately, they've been stepping to the forefront. So that's why a lot of times I put certain shit on my Twitter to create that space so people can come to the forefront. Like
Everything is calculated with you.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. So it's like let me throw that out there. I know somebody wanted.
So have you ever did something for Don that he couldn't do? Have he ever came to you?
Have I did something for Don?
Yeah, like, you know how you was like, okay, well, you know, a lot of people wish they could have done
Oh, no. I mean, Don, me and my brother, we didn't have a ball together like growing up. We didn't did a lot, but in this situation, I mean, I have his support. You know what I mean? He's happy like that. I'm able to, you know, do what I want to do freely, unapologetically. So he got my back. Like him and Ryan, they be like, man, bro, we support you. We got you, man. Do that. Run that shit up. If you're going to do it, don't play with it.
I would have never thought that from Ryan.
I mean, Ryan with it.
I feel like
Ryan with
him.
it. But see, Ryan is very, like, very, very private. Like, he be thinking he's slick. See, I know him because my friend. But, like, Ryan with it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know at what level because we don't be in each other's business like that. But grown man just, you know, they do what you gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But like I people out of shit, but like, you know, Ryan be playing like, I don't know, Ryan funny. He be playing like this shy guy role, but it's like, bro, you get a
He full of shit.
Yeah, like, bro,
he full of shit. I see all through it. And ain't he a Gemini?
Yeah, so you know how
that type
I
of
deal
time.
with it too, but that's like that's my dog though. You know what I mean?
He be up to no good. That's what Ryan be up to. Okay, he a Gemini. He got 2 personalities, probably 10 over there too. Okay, so now would you ever want to get married? I know you said that's how you wanted it to go. What about as in today?
If a woman deserves it, I would definitely bow down to marry her. I would get on one knee and, you know, do it like that.
What would it take for her to be the one? Cause you're a wild boy.
No. I guess it just gotta feel right. Like, I want to get lost in the moment. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily like a criteria. It's just a feeling. The feeling I get from you. Like if I feel like I can't live without you, if I feel like we created this bond that's just like unbreakable, it's like, and I don't see life without you. You know, and I also have a friendship in my relationship.
Yeah.
Most importantly, like you my best friend. We can take on the world together. Fuck
Love it.
everybody. Like when it's like that, then it's like shit. Fuck, it's got a limit. But I would still also wouldn't want anything to change because the things is like sometimes people will get the title and then the authority is different. They feel like they can say this, they can do this, they ain't going nowhere. They ain't finna divorce me, and you know their position change. I don't want to change that part. Like I still would want it to be very fun. A lot of relationships that's people that I know that's married are a little unhappy and miserable, and they say, "Man, don't do it, bro."
Do your brother tell you don't do it?
You have to ask him.
Call him. I ask him right now. Hey, Dad. Well, let me ask you something.
Well, he will say this. He will say this. Don't rush into it. Like I know his biggest concern at the time when he got married, he felt like he did it in front of the world when it was something that had been some more sacred, personal. So he told me like, man, I just wish I could have did it on my own time versus like the TV shit. You know what I'm saying? Because the way TV can present something. I'm marrying you because of this. When it's like I'm marrying you for this reason.
Right.
Like, when you don't have control of the narrative, you know.
Yeah.
People can, you know, people will play puppet with you all day. So
all the time.
that's the only thing he'd tell me. He's like, man, you know, if that's where you at with it, you know, just make sure you have total happiness and this is something you want to do because it's a full commitment.
Yeah, I think that you should do a reality show.
I'm definitely trying to put a lot of
like
shit
your
together.
own.
No, for sure.
Because I know you want to do movies and stuff too, right?
I mean, only movies I'm doing right now is porn. So if anybody got any porn type movies or
I'm
shit
about
like
to
that,
create one.
put me up.
I'm about to create one at this
put me down.
point. So, what is the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to you during sex?
Whew. Man, it was in high school. It was in high school. I remember. It was in high school, man. Shit pissed me off. This girl, right? My parents went home yet, so after school, I went to the house. We get to the house, right? We go to her room. I remember yesterday she had she had just got some clothes, the clothes out the washer, out the dryer. So it was just all whites. Like she had the whites, like socks, towels, all kind of shit on the bed, right? So we having sex on top of that, like some of the clothes and shit. We just thugging, right? You know, we young, after school type shit. I'm having sex with her. We just having normal sex. I'm on top of her, you know what I'm saying? Fucking her or whatever. And she told me stop. She grabbed the sock, wiped herself, and she said, "Oh, you good? I thought I shitted on myself." And my dick went soft and I left. Killed me. Killed me. Why would you grab a clean white sock
and wipe yourself and talk about I thought I shitted on myself? It
was so.
So was you fucking her in the ass?
No.
Then why would she think she shitted on herself?
Maybe she had to go. I don't know. But I'm just saying at the time, it turned me off. I just remember how unattractive I was at that moment. I was like, yeah, let me go and get up out of here, man. You know, I shook one. That was the only time one and done.
Now, would you get pegged? Have you ever
No, when you gotta once you learn about it, you know how to prep yourself for it.
So what you gotta do, like an enema or something?
Just make sure you just clean yourself. You know, make sure you know, if you have to go to the restroom, you know, things like that. Shower, clean up. You know, just take care of yourself.
Yeah.
That's all. You know.
I definitely gotta do the fly.
Learn how to breathe. You know, things
breathe.
Like that. Yeah.
So what's the tactic on breathing while getting pegged? I need to know.
No, I'm saying
let me write this down. Let me see,
I'm saying you gotta learn how to
breathe.
Yeah, because you think if you holding your breath, your body goes in panic mode when you're holding your breath and then something else is going on. Your body's automatically going to panic because you hold your breath and then another act is going on with you. So you're gonna, you're confusing the body. You gotta relax. You gotta relax. You gotta calm yourself. You gotta relax. Inhale, exhale. You know how to breathe. You know what I'm saying? So when someone's gonna enter, it don't even gotta be paid. It could be something simple as even if a girl wanna just slide a little finger in there or whatever it is. What I'm saying is, you still gotta know how to. So you gotta be relaxed because the thing is because the body tenses up, it's not gonna feel good. You gotta relax your muscles.
Do you like anal better than do you like to get fucked more than?
No. It's different with different people. So I've had women that's not into certain things, or they are further more experienced. So it's all about it just really depends on the person. But for me personally, it's not on my everyday to-do list. No, I'm just open enough to speak on it because it do go down. You know what I mean? If sometimes I be literally like the chick I'm dating right now. Sometimes she didn't get so caught up into this dominatrix world. Mm-hmm. I could be asleep. She'll fuck me while I'm asleep.
Oh shit!
Wake me up.
Well,
strapped and ready. You thought you was gonna go out of town without giving me something. They get caught up in the fantasy of it.
Now, where did you meet her? Cause she a wild one too.
Yeah, she wild. But she with it though. I think she's wild for me though.
Oh,
honestly,
okay.
I think
she's wild for me. Out.
Yeah, I think she's wild for me. You know what I mean? Her resume is pretty cool. A lot of people have hit me up that know her before me. Man, you got a good one. You got a real one. Shot. So she knew how to suck dick. You know what I'm saying? But she's super turned up. You know what I'm saying? So she get the job done.
So was that let me see if I'm gonna deal with you. Let me see if you know how to suck dick. Was that like the entryway? Like,
well, I mean, so you know how like go back to what we were saying, like you know how when people talk about their sex game, like I'm gonna do this, so I'm this and that. So she was popping her shit. So I'm like, yeah, all right. Then when we got up,
let me see.
then when we got up, I mean, of course it was at this point that it's tension, so it's building. You trying to see what it is. So of course the first time I always feel crazy, like okay, you know, then. Like,
Let me
okay,
spin a block real quick.
Let me spin a block one time. And then, like, when you look good doing what you do, that shit really make it turn on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, a little nasty stuff, nasty, pretty stuff. You know what I mean? So.
But it's like, I don't know. Like, now I'm about to be like, let me make a video because I don't know what I look like. Like, do I take my glasses off? Do I keep them on? Like, what works? You know, I don't know.
I mean, sometimes I switch. I put a dog mask on. You know, sometimes I put a mask on, just no eyes, just the mouth open. Like I switch it up. I get into character.
So, with the mouth open, like what are you gonna do with the mouth?
Somebody get a pussy or something.
Okay. So what if she was like suck it, like suck the strap?
If she said suck the strap,
yeah.
I mean,
because I've sucked the strap before. Like,
I mean, how did you feel?
Turned on, like.
All right, well, shit. I mean, if that's my partner and that's what she on, then it's like I probably do it to please her. I haven't done it yet.
Let me be the fly on.
But if I'm caught in the moment with her and we turned up like that and turned her on, then I probably would.
So there wouldn't be nothing that would make you feel disrespected.
I like to be disrespected. It's something about being turned on, about being because I don't be disrespected. So I'm just like an abnormal type of nigga. So it's like it's kind of like when somebody say don't touch it, you gonna touch it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
don't tell nobody. I'm telling somebody.
Yeah,
don't tell
sure.
me. Don't tell nobody.
Like, I like to bow down. I want to feel very like powerless. Like damn, she really got control over me. You know
so you like to be the submissive one?
Yeah, like you put me in a cage. Lock me in for hours and then, you know, feed me when you want to, then leave. Go out of town, just leave me in a room locked up.
No, you might.
No cell phone or nothing.
No.
Starving for salvation or anything.
No, that's too far.
Pineapples. In a weird way, it'll turn me on. Because you know what it is? I can have it. Like, the thing is, I like to be rememberable. So I want you to be like, I want to never forget you. So, like, you talk to me, you treat me different. Like, I ain't going to never forget you. Like, I might spin a block. Or just reach back like, hey man, I just want to make sure her wall is well. You know what I'm saying?
What? Now,
like, it's weird.
What about like spitting?
I had somebody spit on me, spit in my face. I be telling the motherfucker spit on me in public, like make a scene while we out, like we at the restaurant, spit on me right here.
Are you serious?
Make a scene right here, flip this
table. No. I know this is real life. Like you're really serious right now.
I'm being honest. I can call her right now, she'll tell you that.
Spit on me in public.
Spit on me, make a scene.
That'll be great for the blog.
Make a scene. Spit on me right now. Slap me, choke me, to tell me to get the fuck down. Bow down right now in front of everybody. Type shit I be on. But in a weird way to turn me on.
Really? To be disrespected?
To be just to be in, like have no control and just being told what to do.
And you just gonna do it?
It turn me on.
Okay.
I'm just being honest.
I didn't know that it was this fire for. I thought it was just like
tell me to shut up and everything. I mean, one time I was having sex. She just told me shut up. Stop talking to me. Shut up. Don't say nothing else. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm lost for words at this point. I didn't know it was that deep.
Yeah.
Would you do a scene where like your tattoo equipment out?
No, I'm doing shit right now where it's nude tattoos, naked tattoos. Can't have no clothes on when you walk in this bitch. You naked, I'm naked, and we tattooing. The naked tattoo sessions right now.
Naked.
Yep.
You're naked, and the person's naked.
Yep.
How much is the deposit?
It just depends on. So it depends on what we doing. Also, like what kind of tattoo you want. You know what I mean? Then the naked fee on top. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It just depends. Like, you know, right now I'm only doing women. I'm not doing guys yet. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want, you know.
Would you sleep with a guy?
No, it's not my thing.
Okay, so that's.
Yeah, I'm not into like masculinity. Like, I don't want nobody to look like me. Nothing.
Okay.
That's not my thing. Nothing that looks like me. No, not my thing.
So, no, that's
You know what I'm
as
saying?
far as we go. Like,
Yeah. I know my limits, but respect to those guys that's doing their thing. Like I show love to them too.
Yeah.
I support them too. You know what I'm saying? At the
now,
end
what
of the
if
day,
your girl was like, "Yeah, I want to have 2 guys."
I've had a situation literally in New York. This girl wanted me to have sex with her and her ex. I guess they still close. But I was like, man, I can't. I told her, I can't really do that. And she really only wanted to do it with me because I guess he wanted the type of, I guess he a nigga like me. You know what I'm saying? But I told her, listen, I don't want to take away from your fantasy. Like even if I try, cause I even thought about thinking about it. Like, cause I done ran trains on me and my homies in college, where it's been, he might have had the front, I had the back type shit. But that was it. Me and him ain't interacting at all.
Right.
But in this situation, she like, nah, man, I want me, you, and him. I want to do this, and I want to strap you. I want to strap out. I want to get crazy. That's what she wants. Now, imagine she's a beautiful woman, but I was like, I told her this. I gotta respect you enough to let you know that I'm not the one for this.
Yeah.
Because say, well, we cut the lights off. It ain't about cutting the lights off. I'ma still know.
That's a nigga over there.
I can't do it. I can't do it. Like, cause I don't want to upset your fantasy. Like, damn, man, it went left. So you might as well go find somebody who really with it.
Yeah.
And let me know how it went down.
So, what will be considered one of your fantasies?
Man, I've been living them. Shit, I've been living them lately, man. I've been living.
I almost choked on my wine. What?
I've been living them lately. It's hard to.
You're annoying.
It's hard to say. I've been really living them lately.
Okay, one that you ain't lived yet, or even what was one that
I'm gonna tell you right
lived?
now. I'm gonna keep it a buck. The and I know they probably gonna kill me on social media, but I don't even care. It was me and 2 girls, and 1 girl was trans.
You already did a trans.
It was so the girl that I was dealing with, right?
Mm-hmm.
She was married, and she would get up with me to have fun because in her marriage, she couldn't really. She had to be, you know, she couldn't do certain. She couldn't be herself.
Right.
And so she knew with me, I was just like a freak type, open-minded type person. So once me and her gained and built that trust, you know, she wanted to have a threesome with me. So she booked the room. She set it up. She wanted to surprise me. I didn't know at this moment. I just know.
She just put it on you.
Yeah. So
Ooh.
now we had an issue because she didn't tell me, but we still had a good time. But like I said, it was. I wish she could have told me.
Yeah.
So when we did do it, when I found out it was like this, it was going down. I'm watching them make out first, but her thing was she's attracted to trans women, right? And I
So
thought it was
trans
sexy.
women, as in a man that went over to be a woman, or
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a man a boy who transitioned to a woman, a girl, whatever you want to call it, you know, who's now a full woman.
Oh, do they still have a part or no?
Some do, some don't. You know what I mean? Depending on
This
the
situation.
This situation, yeah, she still had everything down there.
Was
So
it big?
she was fucking the girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching her fuck, but I'm not seeing like no strap on. So I'm like, oh, wow. Cause shorty was sucking my dick. You know what I'm saying? She had her strap on. You know what I'm saying? And so they going at it with each other. So, you know what I mean? Like, I got caught up in it. So I'm just like, and the girl was very pretty. Like, I didn't even know right away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like they got, like I said, they have some great doctors out there that do the damn thing. So what I'm saying is, I was watching it go down, and I mean, we all just kind of, you know, interacted or whatever. But that's how I got introduced in that situation. So that was a crazy fantasy because it wasn't a fantasy, but then it kind of became one. You know what I mean? Because I was caught off guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your fantasy was the surprise in a sense.
More so just like watching, like, damn, it just really happened because it was abnormal.
Yeah.
Like I'm seeing different shit. I like to see different shit. Like basic shit just don't excite me.
So regular missionary is out for you.
I mean, probably on the first couple of tries is cool, but it's like, you know what I mean?
And then what? Like, you know what I mean? Let's say you just get like a regular.
Figure it out, man. I'm trying to spread your horizon and spread your open. Like, I need some open-minded. I need some free. I need somebody who can control and tame me. I like to be afraid of my partner.
I don't think that nobody can tame you for. It would take a real life.
I want to be afraid. Like when I go to the bedroom, like, no, shit, I'm scared. I don't know if she finna tear my ass up. Like we finna go at it. It's finna be a war zone in this bitch. Like that's what I like.
That's gonna be hard to do because you done had so much happened to you that there's nothing. I think at this point, what will surprise you and tame you is somebody to give you a hug at this point. You like to cuddle?
Yeah. I like to cuddle. I go right to sleep. Yeah, sleep on the ass cheek. Yeah.
You a snorer?
If I ain't had no rest, if I was up all day, I start my day like 5 a.m. So I may take a little power nap, maybe like 12 or 1 o'clock type shit, or maybe 10, depending on the schedule.
I like a nap.
You know, a little power nap. You know what I'm saying? Recharge you. But if I've been up all day, moving around, when I go to sleep, I'm gonna crash. I'm gonna snore loud as hell.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like now, if I have sex and ain't had no sleep, I'm snoring. I'm waking up late. I'm talking about, and you suck me dry, it's over with. I'm going, man, please. I'm dead.
So what's your longest episode sexually? Like, how long have you ever went?
Just back to back. Mm-hmm. Probably when I have that foursome.
Would you be a teacher? Because I know you said you went
I am. I'm not going to be in this space for a long time, but I'm here right now because I needed the audience. For one. Because I'm working on my sex store, you know, foreplay. That's on the way.
Love it.
And I'm going to, and it's not just a store or a shop for toys. It's going to be more of an experience where people can sit and learn, educate themselves, spice their bedroom up, meet professionals. You know, I'm having my team full of professionals that's going to, you know, help people in whatever it is you're into, even if it's something that I don't know nothing about. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to, I'm just trying to be like a place for the people to just let the guard down and just be open-minded to explore and know more about themselves, and you know, they can help their relationships last longer. You know, and
dating is hard
thing.
now.
It's a big thing. It's a real thing. Like, you have to be mentally connected, or it's not gonna last.
Yeah, dating is so hard right now. Like, I just be like, yeah, I'm probably gonna be like super old with like mad cats or some shit, or just at the swingers convention all the fucking time. Because I'm not winning right now. It's very dry right now.
It's all cool, man. You are winning. You protecting your peace, and what's for you gonna come.
So what does your support system look like today?
We talking about music.
We're talking about overall. Yeah, overall.
So right now, if I took a guess, I feel like it's a 50-50, right? Because it's like, if I lose 10, I gain 100. You know, so it's really 50-50. It's like, you know, some people that may fuck with me from being an advocate to mental health, or being a music artist, tattoo artist, reality show star.
Yeah,
they're cool with just that. Now this is a different side. Like, I'm on the dark side where some people are afraid to talk on, speak on. So I'm getting a lot of people that saying, "Man, bro, thank you for inspiring me. Man, bro, I thought I was alone. Man, I'm living through you." So I'm seeing the reward of me taking that risk. Mm-hmm. So it's hard for me to see like the bashing or what people want to sit here and troll and make fun about, because I'm getting so much love in this world to people that understand. It's all about knowing your audience. Right. So that's why I say 50-50, because some people don't know, like, oh, damn, can I still like his music? Or, damn, can I still get tattooed from him? Absolutely. You can still do all these things. Like, the thing is, like, most people who are not in my position will not put out certain things about themselves, especially being a black man in today's world. And I'm just in a place now where I just don't give a fuck. Yeah. And I think you don't take off until you reach that fucking moment. Yeah. Worrying about people is not going to get you to the promised land. You know, so I'm at this point, like, whoever is with me is with me. And if you're not with me, it was good knowing you. Because at the end of the day, what I do sexually with my woman should not decipher our friendship.
But why bring it to the public, though? What was your purpose behind bringing it to the forefront?
I got tired of people sitting there trying to hold off on that old video of me.
So why wasn't it a one and done thing? Why did you just say, you know what, I'm gonna make the most of it?
Shit. Once I start, I gotta finish. So it wasn't like, oh, he just did that and that was it. Like, nah. Now I got y'all attention. So I said, look, since they kept talking about that one old ass video, I said, I'm gonna give y'all hell all year. Every day, if not every week.
Got 6 months left.
Yeah, so, and y'all finna get this work. You know what I'm saying? So I'm finna have my way with the world versus the world having their way with me this time, and I'm a benefit off it.
I thought you liked when people had their way with you, though. Just not the world.
No, the world. See, the way the world is when they misconstrue shit.
Yeah.
And when they try to take away from, who I am as a person, they try to lower my standards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or disrespect and feel like they want to just hold that one L they feel that you may have took to the world, or they want to sit up here and criticize you like they don't do shit. You feel me? Because they're not in positions to get viewed from the world's perspective.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it's like, you know what? I'm finna do this and I'm gonna milk this shit too. I'm finna make all the money out you motherfuckers. Y'all nosy. Y'all nosy as fuck. And y'all finna tell a friend. Y'all are promoters that's not even working in the club.
Yeah.
Y'all are free promoters. It's free promo. Y'all telling a friend, and that friend you going to tell Sprite finna want to go in and buy.
Yeah.
Or, hey, I want to do that. Like, there's so many girls that be hitting me like, hey, I'm on what you on. And I'll be like, give me details. What do you mean? Some people ain't even like saying it, but they like, whatever you with, I'm with. I saw your Twitter. They like, I saw your Twitter. I'm like, no, say it in detail. Say exactly what you want to do.
You gotta tell me on?
Huh?
When they tell you to tell you on?
I say it because I'm trying to get them out their comfort. Like get out your comfort. Say that shit. Like, it's a safe space. Sometimes, that's another thing. That's why I fucked with Sukiana, because she was the only woman that said something about it. Because when she spoke on like, oh, I'm eating his ass. When I saw that, I said, this is the perfect time for me to come in. Because
that was dope.
Because
that was dope.
Now she has everybody from like the hoods and you know what I'm saying, that people that you know what I mean, people that's
on the Switch.
Yeah, but like she had everybody that grew up in like, coming out of the hood and just, being in our culture. She has that influence. So now I'm like, wow, somebody who understands it, because I haven't saw a woman yet that owned up to it in that way.
Yeah. So
I said, oh, this is the first time for me to come in. Oh, let me
tag me in.
So that's what it was. So it was like, this is the way I can win. Since y'all solidified her, gave her the okay, let me get some of that too.
Yeah. Do you think it was hard for you as a black man to do that though?
Absolutely. Because I didn't have any type of like fathers in this community to upbring me in. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm like the founded father, where now people are hitting me up like, hey, Phor, man. Yeah. Hey, you that nigga, man. Phor, man, I want to do this, man. Hey, Phor, man, how can we collab and get some money together and, things like that, because I put that energy out. And I know if I'm having crazy sex, I can't be the only nigga having crazy sex. Yeah. So it just opened up a different window. But what I have been noticing, some of my friends or some of my supporters that may support me from just a music standpoint, or just tattoos, or just people just knowing me outside of this, they have been very like selective with how they deal with me. Let's just say that. Like, I may show people love on Instagram. Sometimes people may not acknowledge it, but they'll shoot me a DM, man, love, bro. But they may not want to comment. They may want to comment, or they may not want to repost nothing that I posted them, because let's say for instance, like I'm gonna just keep it a buck. One of my homies dropped a music video. I posted it, showed him love on my platform. He didn't repost it, but he posted everybody else's. That's fucked up. That's not your fault. And I know why he didn't do it, because he probably wants to. Like, if people see me supporting him, they probably think, like, oh, you fuck with that nigga Phor? You fuck with his weird ass or whatever the fuck? Yeah. So it's like...
But that's not your friend, though. If he's feeling like perception, that's not your friend. I wouldn't share another motherfucking thing from him. No, for sure. Me neither. But guess what? For me, it was like, thank you. I needed to see that. Mm-hmm. I needed to see that. Because that lets me know that you are a part of the circus. You're doing that as well. So, for me personally, I don't care about what people talk about, because they talk about everything. They talk about everybody. So I'm fine with removing people. You know what I mean? Like, whoever's removed, whoever don't need to be there. Like, I would rather you be out the way now, but don't come back later on. The support of one another in my videos and stuff. So we're gonna make it nice. Now, how would somebody get a collaboration with you on the music side?
It's just contact management, or 9 times out of 10 people send me a song, and honestly, it don't even be about money sometimes. Like, if I think you're just a dope artist, or you got a vibe that I can relate to, I show love, just throw you on there. Don't throw a verse on there or something. You know what I mean? and you just set everything up. Like I won't over promote it, but I show love. And,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? That's the one thing too. Like, especially like with myself, because I tell people all the time, like, you didn't have to come do this interview. You didn't have to take time out of your day, and then you just literally was on Candy Coated. Like, that's a bad bitch within herself. So for you to do it for us, like our platform, appreciate it.
I mean, I put it like that. I fuck with who fuck with me. It's not about followers. It's about not about none of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's literally like energy.
You gotta catch the vibe.
My energy.
Yeah, that's super dope, because I got a lot of artists, like even like on my Facebook and my Instagram, they're like, you're about to interview Phor, like, can you just ask him about a feature? And I'm like, well, DM him just the same way I DM'd him. But they're like, please, like some people, like you said, they be so like scared because seeing you on TV, I'm like, he's probably very arrogant or very standoffish.
I get that
because
too. I get both of those.
Yeah, but I would see you as being like standoffish because I know that you suffer with like depression and stuff like that. So I don't never want to crowd somebody's space.
Yeah, I mean, I protect my energy for sure.
You have to.
But I also understand that in my position that sometimes making somebody's day is just by me taking a picture or saying hello.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, not knowing what I'm dealing with. So it is a job at times. It is a job. So, you know, I try to always be mindful of that and just be, you know, kind to people that approach me.
Yeah. So speaking of Chicago, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you had to listen to one rapper outside of you, who would it be that's from Chicago?
Common.
Really?
Yeah. It's my favorite artist.
I like that.
I like Common.
I knew you was gonna say like Kanye or something. That's what I thought you was gonna say.
Common, yeah.
What makes you like?
I mean, Common is just, you know, he's, you can't really compare him to nobody. Like he's a poet also, you know what I mean? And he just has his own type of style and ways he deliver. Like I like his wordplay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of, like, he knows how to put his artistic spin on it without it being necessarily something for the woman, but he makes it. He can draw attraction to women without making it an R&B record.
Yeah.
Like he'll break a woman. He'll break it down all the way in a poetic way where a woman can just fall in love with him with his wordplay and his chemistry. You know what I'm saying? How he's just a confident being. And that's why I grew onto that, like being confident in what you do, not needing validation. You know, even from battle rapping, and he's also really good at freestyling. You know, so I was.
There's a lot of people that can't do that.
Yeah, so it was like things like that. Like I fuck with him, and he wasn't doing it in a way where he was disrespectful, like taken away from no one else. He just didn't. He was just in his own lane. Like he didn't need validation. He didn't need. I need to talk about this person to get some attention.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He just was nice with it. Like, you know, that's why I rock with Common. Every time Common's dropped, I've always had to listen to his album. I always just had to.
Yeah.
You know? And he always smiled in his videos too. That's why I like.
And you got great teeth.
Thank you. But I don't like smiling. I like laughing. I just don't like cheese. Like, no. I like laughing. Now, if you catch me laughing, it may look like a good smile.
But you have great teeth.
But it goes back into the mind thing when it goes back into how you feel. Like someone, like you know, I pay attention to my flaws. So sometimes flaws can be attractive to the other person.
Yeah. So
but
what would you consider? Name one thing that you consider as a flaw.
Like I just sometimes I don't like the way I look. Like why I look.
Even
like
as in today, like now.
I literally just got to a place now of loving myself like more. Like when I dropped my album Self Love back then, that was a album to let people know I was okay, coming out of my depression, and you know that I'm getting back to self. You know what I mean? But now I'm in a place of like greatness, like so I wake up happy, just smiling, less like knowing I'm in control. You know what I'm saying? That was more like a letter to my fans at the time.
Yeah, because it's like you in control, but you like to be in, like, have someone control you too.
Yeah,
so.
I don't know. I like to be talked too crazy. Like that's what's gonna make me remember you.
Yeah.
Not like, oh hey baby, nah, shut up, bitch, get out on this flow. Eat this pussy, shut up.
No.
That's gonna be like, oh shit.
I mean, in a sexual
I'm just saying, like,
way,
it sounds crazy. I'm like, oh shit, hold on,
in a sexual way, yeah.
It's like, hold on, fuck, like, that's gonna do something to me.
So do I have to talk to you like that for you to remember me?
I don't know. You gotta try.
Listen, there's a lot of stuff that
I'm gonna remember this. I'll remember this. Like this on wax.
Yeah, listen, that's why I said you are like super dope. I love your energy. So if there was one thing that you would have to tell your viewers or people that's watching about Phor today, what would you tell them?
About myself? It's a good question. It's a lot of things. I would tell people to you know, accept me for me, you know, being authentic, risk taker, daredevil, a rare individual. Separate me, you know what I mean? Don't compare me to the next. Like, you know, authentic, like I said before, you know, just self-driven, you know what I mean? Just, I'm a bet on self type of person. I don't need confirmation, validation, you know. I'm in love with myself right now. Like, I'm loving the person I am, you know, and can't nobody really take away my peace right now. I'm in a really good place for life. And, you know, it's crazy to say that because a lot of my friends that didn't understand what I was doing, they thought I moved to Dallas and got hooked up on some drugs.
What?
Like, people really thought I was like, man, he on drugs, or check up on your friend. Like, that's how bad it was. Yes. And I said, no, bro, this is God body right here. So this is a work of art I'm showing you.
Yeah.
That's why, and it goes back to me being insecure or being my biggest critic. I'm past that place. I'm in a place now where I can love myself. Of course, I got things I want to work on and get better at. But you gotta appreciate yourself for where you are today, not where you want to be in 6 months.
Yeah.
You know. So I'm just in that place where I'm just loving myself. Like I don't need outside energy. You know what I'm saying? No more, because I got it within now. You know what I mean? Now when it does come on the outside, I appreciate it. But I'm in a place now like I don't need much no more. You know what I'm saying? Because I love myself. You know, and I'm putting it out there like that, and I don't care.
You shouldn't.
I don't care, because your opinion is not gonna change mine. And at the end of the day, I'm not doing nothing that I don't have ops. I'm not on blocks. Like, I don't have none of that shit. You feel me? I'm just saying, I don't have none of that going on. You feel me?
Well, what? I don't have ops.
Shit, you know?
I'm running from the cops.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, God.
You gotta put that in a bar somewhere. You got to. You definitely got to. Now, are we gonna get an album, or are you just dropping singles?
Well, Phor played the album. You know, Phor plays the album.
That's out already. I'm talking about
2 in the come. Oh,
yeah.
I mean, I guess I do need an album now for the way I've been
You
acting.
have to. And then when you do like your content, like, I mean, you already put your songs behind it, but that's a good way to promote it.
No,
too.
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. That's why. Exactly. So, I mean, who knows what's to come? Like, every day is something new with me. I wake up and just get an idea, and I don't even hesitate no more. Sometimes I used to just premeditate so much. I say, no, it gotta happen today. This how. Hey, we finna film this today.
Yeah.
Wow. You know what I'm saying? Prop my camera. We finna film this right now. You know. Yeah. So my mind just works crazy, and then but I am back in the studio a lot. You know. So I've been recording a lot.
Yeah.
I just put Freaky Girl out because I just feel like, you know, just for everything that's been going on with me itself, I feel like, you know, I want to put that energy out in a music form. Like, yeah, I obviously I do need it. You gotta have some type of level of freak to deal with me. So I do need a Freaky Girl.
It has to be top tier done with you. Because Freaky Girl, that's my shit. Like I said, Freaky Girl, Pressure, Cardio, like self-love. Like, it's so many. Like, the list is endless.
If you know, looking to keep up with me on social media, you can follow me on there. It's Forever I'm. Represents Forever Me. It's PHOREVERIM. That's on all social media platforms. What I have in store, more music definitely on the way. Sex store on the way. Can't wait for that. And definitely more content on the way. So, you know, you thought I closed hell now. Just wait for it. Just wait for it. Might be the
Y'all heard it here first. I'm your girl, David Threat. Pretty Elite, 15 minutes.
Yo.
Make good choices and make me proud. Bye!
We screaming, fuck the other side.
She a bad little bitch, make me feel some type of